This is Kyle Hyman here with Andrea Serrani. It is time for some Thrivia Thursday. Let us learn something.
Let us go.
With some Thrivia.
Welcome to Thrivia Thursdays, the day when we take a look at some Catholic trivia in a search for information that you don't already know. But after today, you will be 6 steps closer to being a Catholic genius. Categories include geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, sports and leisure. And here's your hostess, Andrea Serrani.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Thrivia Thursday.
That's right.
The hastily arranged edition.
Can't wait.
Okay, well, let's learn some things.
Ready.
We're doing some general stuff again today.
Okay.
I mentioned last week I have just tons of things to catch up on that I've been just cataloging over the summer. Okay, we're going to skip geography because we're going to have a bonus question coming up from a different category.
Ooh.
So we'll do entertainment first.
Uh-huh.
Servant of God, Vincent Capodanno, might be a step closer to canonization. The Florida Diocese of Palm Beach, which has been in charge of his investigation, has concluded its investigation into a miracle said to have occurred in 2017. And the proceedings will now continue in Rome. So the Florida Diocese, who has been looking into this miracle, has determined that they have not found a natural cause to explain it. And so now the Rome tribunals will look at it and see if they come to the same conclusion.
Sure.
Father Vincent Capodanno, people love him. In fact, love him so much that they've made a movie about him. What is it called?
Oh, they made a movie about him.
The people who love him.
It's called A Dark Night in July.
No, it's called and Chosen. Father Vincent Capodanno, missionary to Vietnam, Medal of Honor.
I just wanted to keep going and keep going.
That's the rest of the Amazon listing also includes EWTN and DVD, but Called and Chosen. It's about Father Vincent Capodanno. It's from EWTN, and I've heard it's really good, so you should check it out. I haven't seen it myself. Bonus science and nature question. What disease did the woman have who prayed to Father Capodanno and was healed?
She had... was she blind?
No, she had MS. She had multiple sclerosis.
Oh, you know what? That sounds familiar now.
And she prayed for Father Capodanno's intercession, and then a few months later, she had an MRI, and there were no lesions in her brain anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I love miracle stories.
Yeah.
Okay, history. In what century did the successor of Peter start to be called Pope?
Huh. I like this question.
Yeah, stay tuned because we're going to have a series of questions about the titles of the Pope.
In which century?
Yeah.
Is the question? Let's say 4th century.
6th century.
Huh.
Very close. From the Italian word papa for father.
Okay.
Father of the church. So that's where Pope comes from. The Pope has a lot of official titles, by the way. We're going to talk about them in the following weeks.
Oh.
Okay, arts and literature. The oldest known prayer to Mary was found on a piece of papyrus from about the year 250 AD. Mary is called which title in the prayer? Your hint is, it's Greek. And I know that Bishop has talked to you about this title for Mary in Truth and Charity.
Is this Theotokos?
Yes, Theotokos. Which means God bearer. The prayer is, beneath your compassion we take refuge, Theotokos. Our petitions do not despise in time of trouble, but from danger rescue us. Only holy, only blessed. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's like a little similar to the Memorare.
In the 200s?
250 AD.
Oh.
Science and nature. What treasure trove of over 1 million books can you access digitally at digi.vatlib.it?
All the papal documents and Vatican?
Way more than papal documents.
Okay.
It's the Vatican Apostolic Library,
Huh.
which was officially established in 1475, although the collection started earlier than that. Today, it has around 75,000 codices, which are like ancient manuscripts. 85,000 incunabula.
I've only got 3 of those.
Those are books that were made between the printing press and the 16th century, so not like a high-tech printing press, but still not
sure.
just scribed. And then even more since then, a grand total of more than 1 million books.
So
And they've been digitizing
scanned
them, by this painstaking scanning process. So they're not all done. They haven't all been added online, but you can like anyone can access them with the
That's
internet.
great.
You can even download them and everything.
Huh.
Yeah, amazing, right?
Can you print them up and bind them?
Right. Thank you, Vatican. Okay. Sports and leisure. When Pope Francis was still Father Jorge, he was in charge of a cemetery in Argentina where he found the incorrupt body of Father Mauricio Jimenez Arteaga, who is now a servant of God. And his cause for canonization is open.
Okay.
What religious order was Father Mauricio part of?
He was a Jesuit.
He was.
Hey.
He was a fellow Jesuit of Pope Francis. Father Jorge, who's now Pope Francis, was part of the team of people overseeing Father Mauricio's cause for canonization. His tomb actually was like disintegrating, so they were going to move the body anyway, and they found that even though everything else in his tomb was falling apart, he was still all put together.
Well, would you look at that? Incorruptible. That's a whole.
I know, a
interesting-
whole thing.
Yeah.
Super goth.
Yeah.